Hello everybody, so today I have my Princess Leia, General Leia, whichever one you want to call her, doll collection. Some of these are actual dolls you can buy and find on eBay, mostly. Or some of them are custom made from the newer movies because they, obviously stopped making those unless you're wanting to buy the newer figure for the Forces of Destiny dolls, I guess. But these ones are like the older release ones, and I was just gonna go through them and then because The Last Jedi is coming out, or is out currently right now, so I decided in honor of Carrie Fisher, I decided to make a custom of Leia's newest outfit, so hopefully you guys like it. Okay, so this one is Leia's iconic outfit from the very first movie, well, at least from A New Hope, and it's with her infamous Leia buns. She also has one of the guns she uses, and this one isn't one of the older classic dolls. It's the newer Disney Store one that came out I think last year, and they also had Rey that came out also, where it's like an action figure. So she does have a lot of articulation, but and she does have the fabric and whatever, but her boots are not actual boots. You can actually take her shoes off just to get this plastic part off. So it's kind of like an action doll kind of thing. She really does resemble Carrie Fisher, although there is like a slight thing with her eye that I've noticed, and it's apparently like a lot of them from other reviews I've seen. I still like her nonetheless, and this is a pretty accurate portrayal of her outfit. There might be a few things different, because I know with the Hot Toys Leia, her outfit, there's slight differences, obviously with the boots, and I do like having her hood on there. So then the second one is a Star Wars Classic Edition doll, which they didn't really make that many of Leia. I mean, I know they made quite a few of Amidala, but and those are the ones I actually kind of knew existed because I actually had two of them when I was little, but then I got rid of them, and then I was just randomly looking them up one day, and I noticed that there were Leia ones, and I never knew that, but I think there's only two, so this is the first one, and it does say for adult collectors, even though they don't make these anymore. So as you can see, $19.99, and it is a pretty old box. I got this one pretty cheap on Amazon, or I mean eBay. I have not taken her out. So it is held on by Velcro, and it does open up, so that's just kind of like a full image of what it looks like. You see her with her classic outfit on the side. You see her when she's looking at Han and Luke, and then right there, here's this one. I do like that they have the likeness of Carrie Fisher in her face, and as far as like the outfit goes and the accessories, it's pretty accurate, really accurate, I guess. And the only thing I would say is that it's not really articulated, but then again, this is just more like a display doll. Really do like this one. And then you do see a little bit of the back with her hair braided and everything. Alright, so the next one is from The Empire Strikes Back. We see that they are on the planet Hoth, and this is Leia's Hoth outfit. And this is not the actual doll that comes with this outfit or weapon. That weapon actually is from the Disney Store, Princess Leia. This one actually is from a different doll, which is like kind of like an action figure. I kind of took that clothes and the boots and I put them on this doll. because since it's from, like, you know, the earlier movies, I really kind of wanted to use this Kenner doll. So this is one of the original Leia dolls that was made. I don't know if it's like one of the first ones, but it's one of the first ones that was made of her. Because it is, her hair is only specifically supposed to be for her Leia buns. So it was very difficult styling her hair to try and make it look like from Hoth, because there's not that much hair on this head, and it's supposed to be parted a certain way. And so I basically have two of these dolls, and I used the little circular donut thing for both of the dolls, you know, one for each. That way I could make like that bun on the back of their head. So, I mean, that's like really the only hairstyle I could do, and I didn't want to try rerooting it. I wanted to try and keep her as original as possible. And this one is a little damaged, I guess is what you could say, because I don't know if you can see it that well, but this eyebrow is shorter than this one, so I probably should repaint that. And you probably can't see it either, but there is like some damage around the eyes where it's like, where she was like in the sun too long or something, and it's starting to kind of dissolve. And no matter how many times I've tried cleaning it, it's just like these white, it just looks like there's dust in her eyes and a little bit on her nose and mouth. But I did get her pretty cheap, so you know, I can't really say that much, but she does still look really good in my opinion anyway. But again, since she's like one of those older dolls, there's not much articulation. I mean, just at the waist, and she has bendable knees, and that's about it, and her arms move up and down. But yeah, I still do like her because she really does still look like Carrie Fisher, and I love the outfit. Like, even though this was made for like an action doll, or action figure I guess, it still is so cool. Like the amount of detail on this outfit, it's really cool. So yeah. Okay, so the next one is from Bespin. This is her gown. I really do like this outfit, and they actually were going to make, with that Kenner doll, they were going to make this Bespin outfit, but something happened, I think, and it never got made. So, and I've seen some that people made, you know, real life ones and doll ones, and they're really, really good. So mine's not even close to theirs. But I just happened to like have like this like red outfit for a doll, and it just kind of made me remember her outfit. So if it doesn't look as accurate, that's because it's not. So this is a Leia doll. I will show you which one it is. I try to make her hair as accurate as possible. It is kind of like in a bun, and it kind of has like these two pretzel looking things with her braids, so I try to do that. And then this I don't know, this gown thing, this cape, it was pretty tough for me to make because I didn't know how to make it, obviously, and so I kind of just had to guess. And so I had two different types of fabric. I had the white one, and then I had a red one, because I know it's supposed to be kind of see-through, but I didn't really have anything like that, and I really had no idea how I was gonna make it, so I just, you know, winged it. But the bottom part with the designs, I was not going to try and sew that or any of it. I just decided to draw on the patterns myself. So if it doesn't look very accurate, that's because I couldn't fit everything on there, so some of the stuff I had to kind of guess. but I still wanted some patterns on it. And then, like I said, her outfit was from Pull-Up Doll, and it was just like a long sleeve shirt with red pants. And I know Leia's has like kind of like a long sleeve dress kind of thing. Well, since this is like on a Barbie doll, it comes out looking like a shirt. So instead of it being like longer, it literally, I guess it's kind of hard to see because it's all red, but it's literally just like stops right there. So, but she is wearing pants in her outfit if you look carefully. And then she just has like red flats, but I just gave her some red heels. And yeah, I put the red fabric on the back of this. So yeah, just and yeah, obviously this needed to be like ironed or something. So yeah, there's the design. Like I said, not very accurate probably, but I still wanted to incorporate it. Oh yeah, you probably saw, but the back with little stitching on there. I did that just to give it some type of texture and look. So, and then I did add gold to the sleeves just to give it a little something, and then I gave her that belt because she does have a belt. But yeah, so this one is kind of accurate but not really. I don't know, but I still like how she turned out. Alright, so here is moving on to the next movie. And this is Leia with her Boosh outfit. You can also put her helmet on as well. So there's her helmet. I just keep it underneath of her, but you can put it on. I think you have to adjust her ponytail or whatever. And there is that string right there, so that's something to do with her hair. I have not touched it and I don't want to. But yeah, this one's kind of like a mixture of a doll and a figure, I guess, because it is like removable clothing, but as you can see, her arms are molded not to move. Yeah. So this is like her and Luke's rescue attempt to get Han back. So that's what this is from. And no, I did not make any of this, obviously. This one I just found on eBay. I'm pretty sure you can still find her. But I really do like this one. Her face really does look nice. And it does have that resemblance to Carrie Fisher, at least I think so. But very accurate to the movie. So yeah, I think these are all from Hasbro. The action figure ones, I think they're from Hasbro if I remember correctly. So they did a really good job with that detail. And then, of course, one of the most popular Leia outfits, I guess not necessarily for the girls, but you know who. It is the Slave Leia, and there's two of them because one of them is actual, like the other limited edition Leia doll you can get, and then the other one is just like a action figure one, I guess, from Hasbro maybe. So we'll look at her first. So if you couldn't tell, this face is the same one as the Bespin one that I have. Obviously she's not very happy. I am missing the head pieces from her hair on the top because I was going to possibly make this one into another custom of Leia, but then I decided not to, and then I don't know, I might still do it. But the only problem is, since this one is like a figure Leia, her outfit like literally right there, it is molded on to her, and this fabric, I guess, is like glued onto that. So to even have a custom, I'd have to cover it up because it just, you know, it's molded on. Everything else comes off of her, but yeah, for some reason that it's molded onto her. So I don't know, but it does have a lot of great detailing on her, you know, all the stuff. And I think the only difference between this Leia and that one, if you notice, she does not have the chain, which, you know, if I was to change this Leia, I would give this one the chain, I guess. And I know that sounds kind of bad, but honestly it's only because she ends up using it against Jabba, so that's the only reason why I would like letting her still have that part. So yeah, as you can see, it says limited edition on the front, and if you notice, they just kind of kept the same face as they did on the other one. And this again is a beat up box that's pretty old. And then on the back, it tells basically just a quick little thing about Leia, and then it does have, like, you know, a nice portrait of her, if you can see that. So then when it opens up, it is like this, like, kind of pop-up thing, well, except for C-3PO. Jabba's sticking out, he's a cutout, and then Leia's a cutout, and then they have that little part right there where it talks about Jabba's palace and being like a prisoner, and I think that's when she's starting to fight back, so that's cool they put that in there. And then this part, it's kind of hard to see with the glare, but I forgot his name, but that little guy from Jabba's palace, his little henchman, he's hanging there just like a cardboard thing. And then you have Leia and R2-D2 when he is basically being used as like a cup holder, you know, sending out the drinks. But you do see Leia, and another difference I guess I just realized is that she has like that flowy see-through, I don't know what it is, but that thing, that way it kind of covers her a little bit more. And then her boots, instead of being rubber like the other doll, these ones are actually kind of fabric. They're kind of like fuzzy material. I mean, I don't know what fabric that is, but they're kind of fuzzy. And then you kind of just see like a little bit of like patterns on that, I really don't know what it is, like her cloth. So they kind of made that look a little bit more, you know, fancy, I guess is what you want to call it. And then it does look like that part on her waist does come off, unlike the other one. All the other stuff, a little different. A lighter color, I guess. And then her face, you know, you can see that does look like Carrie Fisher. Again, does not look happy. Obviously, she wasn't. And then there is that headpiece that was missing from the other one on the top. And I am sorry if you see those lights. The Christmas tree is right behind me. But yeah, and then you just see R2. Poor guy. Alright, and then moving on, we have, and yes, this is the same figure, and I do say figure because this is another one of those Hasbro figures where, you know, the hands aren't really like the doll hands, they're more like kind of man hands where they're made just for holding weapons or knives or something, you know, whatever. The hands are a little bit weird, but they do have articulation, so that's pretty cool. But don't expect to change their clothes or anything because their shoes are basically, you know, basically just for like Ken dolls or male ones. It's the same one, but underneath all this is that. You know, so without her helmet, you see her hair. And they actually did take the time to make her hair accurate like the movies. So that is really amazing. And I do think she does look like Carrie Fisher, so that's why I didn't change out like these figures. But there is, like I said, those new Forces of Destiny dolls figures, you know, that it's Endor Leia. I don't know, these ones just have a little bit more detail to them, so I like these ones better. Yeah, and plus she does come out with her general outfit right there, very accurate. And then just to show you that hair, see. Oh yeah, and then like the actual detailing on the jacket and whatnot. Yeah, they did a lot of detail back then. Not that I'm saying they don't really do it now, but hers actually looks like it's tie-dye, and on those new Forces of Destiny figure dolls, it looks kind of just printed on, so, you know. This one with her helmet, she even can wear her hood, so that's really cool. And when she's gonna be riding that speeder, yeah, these ones pretty awesome. So this next one I am kind of questionable about, and you'll see why, but this one is Endor Leia when she meets the Ewoks. It is the last one of her, you know, famous outfits, I guess you could say, and then they brought her back in the newest movies. This one is actually the ceremonial Leia, the one that's the limited edition doll. I saw her on eBay. She was out of the box and she was wearing this Valentine's Day outfit or something, and I couldn't believe that they were selling her so cheap considering who she was. So I immediately bought her, and since she wasn't in the box, I was like, oh, I could probably do a custom of her. When I took her hair out, I was so sad because, if you know, she has that long braided ponytail, but honestly it's like attached somehow, and I'll show you what I mean. Like, she literally has like no hair back there. Like, it was literally put into a ponytail and it was really short, and then the rest of it was just separate, like braid was separate. So I kind of took the braid and whatever and just kind of took it out and then glued it on the best I could, and then just kind of gave her, like, you know, try to make her hair, and then this part is pinned on because she does have like the ribbons in her hair. So this one, I don't know, I like it, but at the same time I kind of don't like it because of the hair. But I did make the outfit myself, so I am kind of proud of that. And then I just repainted the shoes. I know they look just like gladiator shoes or whatever. They're just like, and it was tough to find shoes for her because I really had no idea what kind of shoes I could get her. So I just found some made-to-move Barbie shoes, boots, and then I'm like, well, why not? I guess I'll just repaint these. Well, I mean, I guess I didn't really make the outfit. It was already kind of like a pre-made Native American dress kind of thing, and I had to take off some of the details, and then I had to add white sleeves to it, and then kind of make it baggy and scrunchy like in the movie. And then I had to make slits on there and give her like a belt kind of thing because she has that. But yeah, and then I just give her Wicked to, you know, make her look a little bit more accurate. So I like her, but at the same time I kind of don't. Okay, so this is now moving on to the older Leia from The Force Awakens. This is the first outfit that we see her when we see her for the first time. And, you know, like I said, General Leia. This is the doll that was actually had the Hoth outfit on. I mean, it kind of looks like Leia, but then it kind of doesn't. Like I said, it's like an action action figure kind of toy, and that's why her hands look like that, and why her body, you know, there's no articulation or anything. I figured since it kind of does look like Leia, just, I don't know, kind of doesn't look like her, I figured this could be the older Leia. So I just kind of switched the dolls around and I put her into this outfit. So I did not make this, and her hair was already like that. That's what the Hoth hairstyle is supposed to be, just like a braid going around her head, and you know, that's pretty similar kind of to what her hair is supposed to look like, so I just left it. I was not gonna mess with that. And then I just found a purple vest on eBay and I put that on her, and then this, I can't even remember, it's like a G.I. Joe or like World War II, one of those like jumpsuits or whatever. I was trying to find like a nice gray one because hers is gray, but when I got it, it's kind of a greenish gray, and I thought, well, you know, I guess it still works, so I just left it, and then gave her a belt, and then just painted some boots brown. I mean, they should be a little bit darker than that, but I just kind of left it. That's this Leia, just a jumpsuit Leia, I guess. Okay, so this Leia, and you can already tell that is not Leia, that is an actual Barbie doll. I guess I just kind of ran out of the dolls, and with this particular hairstyle you needed a lot of hair, and I just didn't have any with that type of hair, so I kind of just gave up and I picked up a random one and I put this outfit on her. And I don't know, I mean, I feel like I want to redo it because this outfit from the beginning was just like a mess, and it looks decent, I guess, on the camera from far away, but I don't necessarily, it's not one of my favorites, you know, I mean, yeah, it just, I tried, but, you know, and then again, like this one, this doll had so much hair, and I didn't really want to give her a haircut. In the event I would have to use her for something else, so I just had that extra hair as like a ponytail because I figured that's something Leia might do. And then, yeah, I don't know, this one is, in The Force Awakens, you know, when she's saying goodbye to Han and Rey and all of them, she, you know, changed into this dress. One thing that I did add to her is her ring. If you can see it, I did add her ring. It's not very detailed, I just kind of made the blue part and then added some gold around it. And the reason I say that is because you pretty much see her wearing that ring the whole time. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. She does wear it. And so yeah, this is the one where I might end up using that other extra slave Leia doll and have the dress on her, but I might redo it, you know. I don't know. I just, maybe. Maybe. Alright, so now on to the last Leia doll. This one is, you know, obviously all of them all are, but this one is definitely in honor of Carrie Fisher. This is the newest outfit from The Last Jedi. I don't know if there's gonna be other outfits in the movie like they did in Force Awakens. They had two, but in this one, as far as I know, this is the only outfit. I mean, I could be wrong though, there probably might be another one. As far as I know, and from what I've seen from promotional pictures, this is the one that she wears. There is another one where she has, where it's like in Vogue, and she has like a brown, like really cool brown jacket or something that she's wearing over this other outfit. I don't know if that was just her, you know, just wearing that for Vogue, or if that's actually an outfit in the movie. I have no idea. It does look really nice though. But this one does look good as well, but since I wasn't sure, I just made this one. And I do have to give credit to this one thread. I was trying to find out what type of fabric is used for her outfit, and I found this thread that was going on asking about her outfit, and I feel like it was more for like making an actual costume, like her costume and like, or cosplay or something. So I kind of did, you know, go through and kind of see what they were going to use, and they gave out some pretty good ideas, so I had to look it up, and this is what I found. I do have to give them credit for helping me out with that. As you can tell, this is one of the Kenner dolls, one of those original dolls, and I felt like that was probably the most suiting thing I could do, is, you know, one of the first dolls of her, put her in this outfit, you know, at least in my opinion. I felt like that'd be a nice sentiment. And again, since this is an older doll, her hair, I just did the best I could, and I just made it into one of those simple buns. And then I had a little bit sticking out because in this particular outfit, her hair is kind of like scrunched up in little balls, I guess. I kind of just left it out because I felt like, you know, it looked nice. And then gave her some earrings, because she has some gold earrings. So yeah, I gave her some earrings. Going down, it was kind of difficult to figure out how to make this outfit. I really just had to look at different pictures just to figure out how to make it. I think it came out, you know, decent. Since it did do a lot of fraying, I had to use some glue right there to stop it from fraying on all the edges. And then underneath was just like a simple gray dress, and then just, you know, one random gold collar part right there, or sleeve I guess. And then again I gave her her ring, and then she also has another ring, which, now that I think about it, I don't know if it's from the previous movie either, or if it's just in this one she has more, you know, bling. I don't know. Yeah, so nothing too special, and I never saw her shoes in the pictures, none of them. So with her feet, since they're particular for this doll, I had to buy Kenner shoes, and then I just painted them gold because, you know, just to make it kind of match. So I kind of just sewed that together. And then these little parts were so difficult because when you look on the picture, it looks like, you know, her arm is underneath the sleeve, but then there's like these extra flaps hanging off to the side. And so that part kind of confused me, and I still don't think I got it right, but it looks better than what I had, so I just kind of left it like that. Yeah, I still don't understand what it's supposed to really look like. I'm sure once I see the movie I'll be like, oh, that's what it's supposed to look like. Oh, and I guess I did add like a little belt right there. Well, I mean, she has a belt kind of strap on her dress also, so I try to make it as accurate as possible. So yeah, this is my Leia collection, and I, you know, since the movie was coming out for Last Jedi, I figured I would make this video in honor of Carrie Fisher, especially, you know, my custom Leia. Yeah, I can't wait to see the movie. Can't wait to see her again. Yeah, so hopefully you liked this video and liked some of the customs. I know some of them aren't that good. I at least wanted to have an outfit from every movie, even though with her, there's pretty much like 3 outfits from every movie. I'm pretty sure I might have missed an outfit here or there. I think that's pretty much all the outfits. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.